Hello students, this is Professor Dr.Mchem. Now we were discussing about the preliminary examinations and I would like to tell you now that this part is not on the list. It's a solubility test we are talking about right now. Now, solubility test mostly tells you about the functional groups that are present in your organic compound. If you have very polar functional groups, like you can say alcohols, amines, then you can say that will be soluble in water. And if you have some acids, that will be soluble in some bases. And if you have some bases, they could be soluble in the acids. Many organic compounds aren't soluble in at all in any solvent. So you will check the solubility of your organic compound. You're provided given organic compound in number of solvents. Now how you are going to do that is simply you will take a small portion of your organic compound in a test tube. In the test tube you are going to take and you will start from the polar ones. Of course, you will first check the solubility of your compound in a 2 ml of water. You will measure in the measuring cylinder. You'll put the measuring cylinder and you'll measure 2 ml distilled water and you will check the solubility at the room temperature. First you'll check it at the room temperature and then you'll warm it. If nothing happens, you'll warm it and you'll see the results. If it's dissolving, fine. Now you will jump to the next solvent, because you are going to try number of polar solvents, and then you will jump to the other organic solvents like hexanes and like benzenes, chloroforms, and then of course an acid or the base as I told you before. Now every time you will be spelling the compound, your test tube, you will wash the test tube and you will take again the new solvent and you will dissolve the same amount, few granules again, and you will see if they are dissolving in your at the room temperature or if they are dissolving on the flame. You will check. Next step is you will put on your flame and you will try to dissolve it over the flame, and if it dissolved on flame on warming, then you will, in the observation, you will simply say that dissolved on warming. It doesn't dissolve at room temperature, dissolved on warming. So certain indications it is giving us that whether the compound dissolved at the room temperature or on warming, right? So you will note down all these things. Now when you have these results with you, the next you can say the steps they are included in your preliminary examinations are your unsaturation tests and reaction with bromine water or something. So they are all they will tell you about the saturation or unsaturation of your compound, that is your compound contains a double bond or a triple bond or whatever. So for that you will see in that section they have written solution of the compound. So what does that mean? When you will jump to that section, how you're going to find out what does they mean by solution of the compound. That means now here you will know, you will rememorize that previously you have just checked the solubility of your compound. So now you know in which particular solvent your compound was dissolved. So you will make the solution of the compound in that particular solvent in which you have checked your solubility in the previous step. So you will make the solution. Again, you will take that particular solvent in which your compound was dissolved and you will check your solubility in that, and you will make a solution. So that portion is solved, and then you will proceed further with the Bayer's test. This tells you about the unsaturation of your compound. So this is how the preliminary examination it will end up, and here you will be knowing a little more about your compound's initial findings. You will record all those findings in your journal. Now, I don't know you have the journals or not with you, but you can record it somewhere. You can rememorize it through my lectures, that what you have done, because majority of the students have done it, these steps they have done. So from here, your preliminary examination, it just finishes, it just ends up. So the next step, we'll do it. Now, every organic compound you are going to find out, you are going to identify, will go through 4 steps. I will discuss in my next video how you are going to proceed further. Thank you very much.